The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. Benvenuti. Welcome to my TED Talk. For those of you who are just joining us today, let me introduce myself, Leonardo da Vinci, your humble servant. Now, that Elon Musk fellow told me this just might work. Yes. Oh, I dare say that when I used to entertain in the courts of Europe, they were far more elegant. Oh, I loved reciting poetry, staging costumes, entertainments, spectacularly. You know, I was basically your Netflix. Oh, now, before we get started, please turn off your mobile devices. Great invention. I wish I'd invented it. And tell me, we are at the court of Il Conte, the Count's court, vero? I can't hear you. Oh, you must be on mute or something. Oh, no matter. Tonight, I treat you to an incredible story of an incredible lady. Her strong chest, her sinuous body, her mane of hair, a single braid flying down her neckline just so. Her long legs, muscles taut, the curve of her back as sublime as the Alban hills. My horse, Il Gran Cavallo. She would be the most magnifico equestrian statue ever made, one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. When you hear my name, Da Vinci, you would think of her. Instead, I'm called to craft horrid machines of self-destruction. Oh, I see a comment here. War, what is it good for? Another, absolutely nothing. You can say that again. Mother Nature is my muse. I think of tanks like tortoise shells, catapults like they release their pent-up energy to propel their payload, sublime. And yet, I cannot bring to life her most noble creature. She makes a mockery of me. What do you say? She trolls me? Pronto. We ready the fires. Down flows 70 tons of bronzo puro into one seamless shell. No, she shall not be drawn and quartered like a meager heifer. It's for you, Michelangelo, who said it could not be done. I, Il Grande Leonardo, shall be remembered for all time for this feat. My paintings, common profile portraits on wooden panel, worth using for Tinder or, my preference, Grindr. But no, this shall be my legacy for all eternity. 8 meters tall, I climb to size her up. There cannot be one imperfection, though the man who shall perch above her, my duke, he shall have more than one. Out. A vein, a capillary, perfection in nature, but not in metal. Oh, maledetto gravity, where is Galileo when you need him? This crack as wide as the river Po. Discard her. Off to the glue factory. Obstacles cannot crush me. They only yield to harden my resolve. Nights spent by candlelight, recalculating the body mass, the mold, hooves, airbound, rider aloft, unfettered by the rain of dreaded cannonballs that fall behind her, the unbridled feminine spirit. While men play at the folly of petty fiefdoms, who rebirths and rebuilds for posterity. You can leave your comments in the thread there. From the Great War, all the way through to the great Alexander, driving headlong through the fields. And yet she perseveres. I can make the Vitruvian man, but I cannot craft a perfect horse from my talisman. Ready the fires. We gather in the piazza to try again. Suddenly, a voice calls out, "How now? The French invading? Those uncouth Gauls invading again?" My Duke orders all non-essential metal melted for artillery, all essential workers dispatched to the front lines. Damn those dirty war games of Slavic sovereigns. Pardon my French. God is my witness, she shall rise from the ashes, nature's conquering hero. Alas, it wasn't meant to be. The French, they would imprison my Duke and reduce my enormous clay model to rubble, take pot shots at my Last Supper, and later make them pay to view La Gioconda, La Mona Lisa, behind thick glass, no less. What are we fighting for if not for the promise the muses portend? I see a blue hand raised. Yeah, we'll take your questions at the end. But then, a miracle. 500 years on in the New World, an ocean away. What is this outlandish fiefdom? Their port motto, buy one, get one free. Well, has a rather nice jingle to it, I dare say. Another man, another patron breathing new life into my mare. Is this his reign, Allentown? A city of smokestacks and Billy Joel? Dear God, what strange gestures you have today. Well, I guess that proves that Chris Columbus, showed that the world was not flat. You all agree on that today, right? Surely. Can I see a raise of hands of flat earthers? Oh, hello. Well, his court artist, a woman with talent. How times have changed. She adjusts the head. She widens the girth. I must do the math. But what could a woman know of such things? Ay may. 'Tis always been women, more learned, more wily in their pursuits. She does away with the rider. Yes, I applaud that. Keep only the beast of beauty. Dismiss the real beast that is man. Shall I say, simply elegant? A rather fine specimen. An Andalusian, just as my Duke kept in his stables. Bello, bello davvero. Though the worst evil that can befall the artist is that his work appears good in his own eyes. That's something you might want to write down. Well, she holds her head high, defying gravity, that sovereign of all sovereigns, carrying honor and perhaps a woman's touch to my beloved Milano, where today, my dear damsels and cavalieri, my gran cavallo holds court. Or as Giorgio Armani lifted from me, simplicity, the ultimate sophistication.